Good morning, fresh fam. This glare though. I'm gonna try and I don't know. My roof's mostly glass, so you're gonna get glare. I'm sorry. Good morning, guys. Look at the hat. Peep the hat. Yep. Dodgers World Series Game 7 last night was insane. Oh my god, guys. I'm like physically tired from like I'm obviously jumping around and stuff like that, but not that. It was mostly just like how tense my body was the whole freaking time. That was an amazing game, and it was an amazing series, and like hats off to the Blue Jays. They fucking crushed. Like, there were so many times where I was like, this is it, you know, we tried, but I, you know, held on to the faith. I was like, no, we're gonna pull it off, something's gonna happen. Every one of those Dodgers, like every single one, did what they needed to do. Everyone showed up, zero mistakes. Obviously, like honestly, like every time you play any game, it's usually gonna come down to like how many mistakes were made and how much effort did you put in. Like, when I talk about effort, I'm talking like look at Kike. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at him, he's putting in 100%. I mean, he's putting wheels on. You know, that Baez catch, bro. He had no angle on that catch. There was no shot. And if he had just left it alone, if Baez had just left it alone and just said let Kike go for it, then there's a really good chance Kike would have missed it and we wouldn't have made it any further, you know? But both of those guys put in the effort. Both of those guys, like, just everybody, dude. Like, it was such a good game. Anyway, it's Sunday. Today is the first day of the stream, and I am ill prepared. What am I doing instead of preparing? Going to breakfast. But it's okay though. So I have my notebook. I actually bought this a long time ago, and bought the pen and the notebook to carry around with me just because my brain, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you watch my videos, in the morning, usually the first part of my videos is like something like this. My brain is firing on all pistons. I am in a much better place first thing in the morning. Mentally, there's no fog or anything like that, and I'm like blah 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 blah, which is why my videos always start like this with like a recap, because everything's on my mind and it's just like pouring out of my brain. And a lot of times I just use my brain as like a way to try to remember everything. So I bought this as like a phone dump or a brain dump, because I would put stuff into my phone and forget about it or lose it or whatever. And so I want something tactile, physical, that I can hold and write down. I've tried doing it in the past. It hasn't really worked out, but I'm gonna try. You know, ADHD people love us some stationery. So, yeah, if you notice at the end of my videos, I'm like, my eyes are closing. I can't speak good. I don't do words real good. And so this is just my way of like writing stuff down so I can go like, what am I doing, or what, you know, if I'm just foggy. And so today I've been writing stuff down. There's plenty of stuff I want to go over during the stream. I want to talk to people, and so I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna come back to the house, and I'm basically just spending the rest of my day in the house. I'm gonna clean up my room so that I'm in a space that feels like productive. I'm gonna pull all my streaming stuff out. I haven't set it up yet, so that could be an issue. I mean, worst case scenario, we just do the live stream on my phone, and it won't be the best. We probably will skip the gaming, and I'll just hang out. I mean, if anybody wants to game, you're welcome to join the stream, and I'll do it every Sunday so that we can get caught up. But you know, if you don't want to game or anything like that, then you can just dip out after the first, you know, the recap, and then I'll still game, but you just have to jump in Discord and jump in the game with us just like you normally would. I probably just won't stream that part. But once my stream is fully set up and I have transitions and stuff going, my friend Cole, shout out Cole, he's like one of my closest friends, probably like best friend at this point. He is crazy good with like setting up. He knows a lot about streaming, and he knows how to do setups and stuff. He's gonna be like my moderator, and he's gonna be helping me remotely. He'll be in the stream as well and playing video games and stuff with us. But shout out Cole, dude. That guy's the best, and he's gonna help me with like multi-streaming. So my goal is to stream to one stream, but have it cast to TikTok and YouTube and maybe Instagram or Facebook, like anywhere that has a live stream feature. I want to be able to stream at the same time to all of those platforms, and then anybody that comments, it'll pool to one comment stream, one comment pool. So I'll be able to see it, or actually more than likely he'll be able to see it, and then he'll be able to kind of like moderate questions. So if anybody has questions or anything like that, they can put them in any comment section of any live stream, and it'll come to one comment pool, and then either I'll see it or he'll see it and tell me. That way I don't miss any of your guys' comments. So if anybody's watching live, you're not going to see this until the live's probably over. But going forward, if you see this and you want to be a part of the live streams, you can join them on any platform, and you can comment on any platform, and I should be able to see them. And if not, we're going to work out the kinks. We'll figure out a way to do it. But the live stream's going to be dope, so I'm making my notes for what we're doing in the live stream. I'm buying my camera today, guys, the Insta360. I talked to Cole. The Ray-Bans are good, and I really do want them, but they're not a necessity right now. It is becoming more and more clear to me that being on my phone is not, or shooting on my phone, I should say, is not the best use case for this type of content. I really need something small. I really need something I can just, clip on anywhere, and I can clip that on my hat or on my chest and still get POV shots, which is kind of what the Ray-Bans were meant for. So I feel like one camera can really do more versatility, and I always still have my phone as backup if I need a secondary camera. So I'm gonna look into some cameras today, probably on stream, and I'll probably pull the trigger and just put it in order for the camera today. I mean, I'm gonna finance it, so like it's fine. It's not ideal. I'd rather would just be paying for it outright, but I don't have the money for it right now. Actually, just got the bill for something else that I can't talk about because it's kind of a secret, but I just got the bill for something that I was not expecting, and it like legitimately hurt my heart. I was like, oh fuck, I have to figure out how to pay for that. So yeah, that's coming. Subscribe to YouTube, because maybe once my YouTube subscribers hits over 1,000, you can monetize a YouTube channel. So I'm not gonna be rolling out in the dough or balling or anything, but my goal is to wait, what? Oh, shut up. My goal is to start, doing better with my finances. And so what I want to do is create a spreadsheet that has a breakdown of all the different sources of income. And I have my regular job, I have my job at the bar, but I would really like to make social media a third one, just so I can track, like, am I making money anywhere off of this? Like, like I said, if we raise any money, oh, that's another thing. Oh shit, GoFundMe. Hey, look at that. Set up the GoFundMe today. Got to do that on stream with you guys. If we raise any money and you guys contribute any money towards the GoFundMe, this is so dangerous. GoFundMe. Okay, so if we set up, if you guys donate any money or anything like that, like, I won't touch any of that. That's not for me to pay my bills or anything like that. If I monetize anything and make any money off of anything, then it's going to be off of the content that I'm posting. So I don't know. Honestly, I should probably look into that. Actually, let me write that down. Look into, like, I don't know what I have to do on TikTok for something to make income or to make revenue. I don't know what I have to do on Instagram or Facebook. How to monetize SM. Social media, Seth Martino, SM. Anyway, yeah, I don't, all I know is for YouTube, you have to have over 1,000 subscribers, and then there's like some other stuff, but I don't know what the criteria is for TikTok or Instagram or whatever to make money. But if I'm consistently posting videos and the videos start to do well and they get views, literally just watching the videos, especially watching them all the way to the end, that helps, me to earn money off of posting content. So, like, I never want you guys to think that if I talk about money or whatever, it's just because that's my reality and I'm talking to you guys every day about what's going on in my life. But I'm not, like, yes, I do want this to be a source of income, but I don't want any of you guys to feel like you are carrying that burden, okay? So that's for me. And yes, if I post content and any of it does well, then it could earn me some money. So that's kind of the goal of that. But it won't, anything we contribute towards the GoFundMe or anything like that, that's all going towards charity at the end of the year in, next October. So we'll set that up today and we'll get that going. And I'll look into the criteria, and maybe I'll just let you guys know too if anybody's interested. Like, what does it take to earn money on these different platforms? Like, we can talk about that. So yeah, gonna get the stream going today, and it's gonna be a fun day, man. It's gonna be a fun day. I'm gonna go grab some chilaquiles or maybe some eggs Benny. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of crazy today. I don't know. Might get a little mimosi. Ooh, I wanted to go to the gym today. Do I have time to go to the gym? I don't know. I'm gonna be kind of close. That's a couple hours. We'll see. I'd like to go to the gym. I'm feeling feeling good. But the gym session would cut into a lot of my prep time for the stream. I also haven't picked the time for the stream yet. I want to make it. I have friends in Texas and I want them to be on, but there's a couple hour times difference. So if I do it at like 8, then it's like 10 p.m. for them on a Sunday, which means that, they have it's a work night. So then I'd have to start at 6 in order for them to be on for a couple of hours. I don't know. 8 feels like a good time for me personally, but 6 could be a better time to get people, because people are going to be coming home. I don't know. I'm just blabbing at this point. So I don't know. I'll see how I feel as far as preparedness goes. And then if I feel prepared, I'll start at 6. If not, I might push it to 8. But we'll see, as the weeks go on, we'll see what works best for everybody. And I'll try to make it, something like streamline it. Maybe we'll do 7. It's also, the time has changed. So like that's going to make it darker earlier now too. Oof. I don't know, man. We're going to feel it out. Sorry, I'm losing my voice because of all the yelling for the last couple of days, so bear with me. And yeah, I'm gonna go grab some breakfast. I'll let you guys know. Like always, if I say something in the video and it's goal oriented, and maybe you see that I did it, but I didn't put it on the screen, please let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me know like how, so that way I can keep track of it, because I am keeping track of these things so that we can review them. And I might not always catch it, but I'm sure there's stuff in there that I'm missing. So yeah, man, I'm gonna keep you guys posted on how the day goes. We'll see what I make progress on and keep it going. Love you guys. See you in a bit. My video a day. So I'm on my way back home. I went out to breakfast with a friend, and then I went to Best Buy and I did a little bit of shopping, or not shopping, but just window shopping. I was doing research to actually see the Insta360. So like I've only been looking at it online, and so I actually went and physically looked at it. I wasn't able to hold it, but I could see, actually how big it was, and that gave me a much better idea about like what it is that I want to shop for. And then I got a message from Audrey that something is happening at Top Billing today that I forgot about. There's like a team, like a cast bonding day, where everybody's going to get together and watch the pro shot of Newsies, since we're doing Newsies. But honestly, that it's just not really something that I want to do. And she had reminded me a couple times, but I forgot. And that would just cut into my whole day. I have too many things that I need to do. As it is, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the gym. So it's now 1 o'clock, and I'm headed back home to take care of the stuff that I need to take care of and actually get the stream going. And that's, to me, that's the bigger priority right now. So I asked her mom to take her to do that so that I could get my stream stuff together, because that's the bigger priority at the moment. I need to get that stuff taken care of. Otherwise, I'm not going to stream tonight. And that is something that I am prioritizing, because that's the point of this challenge, is sometimes you have to let go of the fun stuff or the things that you don't want to do in order to take care of the things that you've prioritized or that you've set out to actually do. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to get home. I have to straighten up a little bit, and then I have a big bin with all of my old recording stuff, and so I got to pull all that out and get it set up. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to test it, make sure it's all still working, and then get ready for the stream. I'm going to probably hit up Cole, see if he's not doing anything, and we'll see if we could set up like a preliminary stream just to test all my stuff, and we'll go from there. So we'll see how that goes. Guys, so I got home. No, take it back. I went to Best Buy. I don't remember if I told you guys about this or not. But I went to Best Buy. I went to look at the cameras. I wanted to check them out. But anyways, I came home and basically just put all my energy into like cleaning my room because it wasn't bad. It's just I had a lot of clothes everywhere and I had to fold them and hang up a bunch of shirts and like I hate doing that shit. So I was just letting it get really bad. But now my room is straightened. So, and especially if it's going to be in the background of the stream, I didn't want anybody to be able to see it because like you can see my bed and I might put a green screen just so that people don't see my room. But in general, it's fine now. But that's not what this is about. I wanted to share. I got some mail. I got a package. So I'm not like a big vinyl collector, but I do have a record player. And I do have a little stand. It's over there in my dining room area. So I have a little record player, and I have a stand where like you can put the sleeve or whatever. You can put it on the stand next to the record player, so you can showcase what you're playing. Right now it's Thundercat. He's on there right now. I haven't changed it in a while, but I just got a new record. That's what this is. So I'm going to open it for you guys so you guys can see it. I'm really stoked about it. I haven't even told Audrey that I got this. I just kind of saw it and it popped up. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. So I'm going to show you guys. So let me move this a little bit. Oh, yeah, brother. Oh, yeah, brother. So this is a limited edition. So I'll give you guys some background. It's a limited edition. They came out with 10 different versions of the same record. And each one is based on a different character from the show. It's not the full show, but it is the best songs from the show. And I picked my favorite character, as long as it's the right one. It was a Target exclusive. Let's see if it's on there. Yeah, only available at Target. So I got it from Target. I pre-ordered it. And yeah, dude, it is the limited edition. It's called 10 Shots. This was the limited edition one that was Target only, Target exclusive. It's the Hamilton Show, but it's just specific songs. So I'll give you guys the rundown. Side A is Alexander Hamilton, My Shot, Schuyler Sisters, You'll Be Back, and Satisfied. And then side B is Wait For It, What Did I Miss, The Room Where It Happens, One Last Time, and Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story. Literally the 10, probably, arguably the best songs from the entire show. So 5 songs per side. That's the back. That's the front. And if you look them up, the different presses are different colors. So like Hamilton has his own, the King has his, Peggy has one, and they all have different, the presses are all different. So I bought the King's because his is my favorite, and it's also red. So I'm going to open it so you guys can see it. It's so I don't collect vinyl like that, so like I'm not afraid to open it. I actually will use it and play it and stuff. It's not like a collector's edition or anything like that. And I'm not buying the full set. That's crazy. It's the same exact record 10 times is fucking stupid. But, you know, if that's your thing, then I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying, like, I'm personally not going to pay for this record 10 times just to have the complete set. Like, I'm not a collector like that. I could see if you were a Hamilton fan and you were a collector of vinyl, how it would make sense. And I kind of feel like that's what they were going for. They wanted to sell something that people would buy over and over. Multiple, you know, multiple copies of the same record, but that's not my vibes at all. So here's the record. And, oh, yeah. And here is the press. How cool is that? I don't know if you can really tell, but yeah, you can see it on there. There's like, it's red, but it's got like black kind of mixed in with it. It's a really cool record, guys. So, pretty hyped about that. I'm probably going to throw that on at some point. You know, just throw that on, have it in the background at some point, and just chilling in my living room. maybe putting up some Christmas decorations or something. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to setting up my stream, and I'm getting the camera and the microphone set up right now. Cole's helping me out with that, and then hopefully I'm streaming tonight. That's the plan. He's gonna help me get up OBS and everything set up, and then we're gonna get it going. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Well, the stream happened, you guys. I'm here, sitting in my chair where the stream happened. We streamed for like 2 hours. I think I started a little after 10, finished a little after 8. So, or I started a little after 8, finished a little after 10, 10:30, maybe 2.5 hours. I don't know, but pretty excited for you guys to check that out. Look for the link for it. I'm going to do that every Sunday. So come back and join me in a future one and see us get better and see it improve. Like, we're going to multicast in the near future. So hopefully, like, if I go to stream something, it'll stream to multiple platforms. So you don't even have to be on Twitch. You'll watch it on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or wherever. So yeah, I'm going to go eat something right now. I'm pretty hungry. I'll share what I eat with you guys. Just some leftovers. And then I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. So I realize this is a lot of food. Basically, I made breakfast yesterday for the kids. And I just made breakfast burritos. So I had sausage, eggs, hash browns, or tater tots, and then cheese and a tortilla. So I brought that home, and I threw most of the tater tots away because they're just too filling. So this is basically just eggs, cheese, sausage, and like 6 tater tots or something like that, just because I wanted a couple. But I also can't finish. So I'm just going to eat whatever I can, and then the rest I will put in a Tupperware and take it for breakfast tomorrow morning or whatever. I'm not weird about leftovers, so I don't really care. I would have eaten this cold, but I wanted some melty cheese, so that's what I'm having. And then some more Pepsi Zero Sugar. I'm gonna get better about this eating thing. It's just, you know what it is? I kind of feel like October has a bunch of candy because of Halloween, and then Thanksgiving and Christmas are coming up. I know that's a stupid excuse, but the reality is there's more eating holidays coming up, and so it just kind of feels defeating to like try to stick to any sort of diet, I guess. I mean, I still go to the gym and work out, but so far I'm feeling okay, and I'm not going to beat myself up about how I'm eating or sticking to a specific type of diet. When all said is done, like, I know where all those ingredients came from. It's not like I'm eating fast food or a bunch of junk, except for maybe like the tater tots, but you know, it is what it is, guys.